Hello and welcome to Explore Maple Grove, the podcast that takes you on an exciting journey through all the wonders of our beloved town. I'm Shari McGuire, your local realtor and dedicated explorer, and I'm thrilled to be your guide today. Joining us on this adventure is Carly Hughes, and she is owner and creative director of Style House in Osseo. At Style House, they are a small and fiercely talented team of beauty professionals who are knowledgeable of what is going on with the current trends in fashion, design, hairstyling, skincare, and cosmetics. They are also the winner of the 2022 Wedding Wire Couples Choice Awards. Welcome, Carly.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
My pleasure. So we're thrilled to have you here, and we can't wait to dive deep into your journey and learn more about your thriving business. So why don't you talk us about your business and why you chose this profession?
Oh, okay. So I've actually been in the beauty business for 21 years. I have always had like a creative and passionate nature for connecting with people and creating art. And you basically combine doing hair services and makeup services, and you kind of get all of the factors that I was looking for out of a career. And the impact that I can give people and make them feel better about themselves is really what benefits me and like kind of drives me to keep on going.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, it's interesting because you mentioned creativity, and people think of creativity typically just in, oh, well, I'm going to go do some painting, but creativity takes so many forms.
Right. I agree.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's cool. So why don't you talk about, just because I happen to know from researching, you happen to have a program that you figured out for helping people with hair regrowth, and it's, I forget what you call it right now, the regrowth journey. Because
Hair
so many
recovery.
hair recovery, that's it, hair
Mhm.
recovery. Because hair for women is huge. It's very important. I understand I have very fine hair, and it's a frustrating thing. So why don't you talk about your hair recovery program?
Sure. So I actually was a patient myself in 2019. I went through a few big life changes. I became a mother for the first time. I got married. I had some stress happening in the world. And, you know, like everybody else, stress related to losing hair. I also lost some weight and that sort of thing. And being a hairdresser, a lot of these things impact your hair. And I decided that I wanted to take a dive into this because me as a patient was able to create more hair for myself by treating with the system. So I use a laser treatment at home on a daily basis that you can do in the privacy of your own home. There's some hair growth serums and things like that that I utilized too. And then once the program worked for me, I decided that it was important for me to be able to offer it and fill the gap for other people that were dealing with hair loss as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Because there are a lot of people who lost hair with COVID even. I mean, I had that problem,
Absolutely.
but I
Yeah.
genetically have the problem with my mom. She doesn't watch these, so I can say it. She's had struggles with her hair even more so than me. So it's great that you found a program that works.
Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome. I love it. So what's a common myth about owning a style shop, beauty shop?
A common myth. Well, I guess, you know, there's a little bit of a misconception that hairstylists just, you know, do hair as a, you know, like a side gig, or you can't make any money. And or that it's just not a real career. And there's so much that you need to know about a person's anatomy, physiology, chemistry to create, you know, formulas that actually work to change people's hair color.
Hmm.
There is, you know, balance and angles that you need to know to create the right shape for people's haircuts on their face. There's just a lot of information that you do need to know to be able to do this profession. And, you know, it's been changing a little bit. There's been a lot more respect behind our industry and a lot more value that people have realized is there,
Mhm.
which is nice.
There is a lot to know for sure. And that's why we should
There is.
come at ourselves with our own scissors, right?
Right. Yep.
Mess it up. Well, cool. It just reminds me, have you had any of those cases where the kid come in where they got the scissors and you had to kind of clean it up for them?
I haven't had to do much of that. No.
Okay.
It's
I
um it's a fun challenge to try to figure out how to fix their hair though.
Yeah, for sure. I have a friend of mine, her daughter had long, beautiful hair and she went snip. And so that was a bummer. But
Oh gosh.
they just get these ideas in their heads. So what's
Right.
the biggest challenge you're facing in your business right now and how are you tackling it?
Well, I'm relatively new as a business owner, being completely self-employed. So at the moment, I'm currently just trying to do a lot of networking and branding the business so I can give a very specific energy and perspective to attract my ideal client. So I basically am just trying to connect with anyone and everyone that's out there and talk about the business. And I love taking on new clients and helping new people. So that's what I've been focusing on right now.
Oh, that's awesome. And so what's some piece of advice you'd give to someone starting out as a business owner?
Do everything. Talk to everyone. Don't say no. Offer a hand. Create relationships,
Mhm,
and just start doing it. Go small and don't rush.
mhm. Yeah, some people try to go too fast and they stumble
Hmm.
for sure.
Right.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
great. So last question, I guess, what would you say that you love most about Maple Grove?
The community is very, very friendly, easy to meet people. I have felt maybe it has to do with my profession where I can talk to a wall and get an answer basically. But the community is beautiful. It's well taken care of and easy to connect with people, I've felt.
Definitely. Well, we love Maple Grove and we thank you so much for being a part of the program today. It was so wonderful to get to meet you. And if you're in the market for a new stylist or would love to learn about Carly's hair recovery program, you can reach out to her via her website and I'll put that below for you. I'm your host, Shari McGuire, your local realtor and passionate explorer of all things Maple Grove. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.